Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear brothers and sisters. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على جدي وحبيبي رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم ثم أما بعد. We are in the month of Jamad al-Ula, the year 1442 Hijri. Today, inshallah, I would like to talk about the knots, al-uqad. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the Quran, He says, وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ, from the evil of the blowers in the knots. And this is what magicians do. They blow in the knots. But I'm going to talk about another type of knots today, which is similar to what the magicians blow on the knots that they tie with thread or fabric. It's a different form, and it's a form of magic, a form of sihr. The knots that I'm referring to are actually, they are knots in the body of the human. Knots that are tied in the muscles and the flesh of the human. They are actual knots tied. And if you go to physiotherapy, if you have back pain, etc., the physiotherapist will actually describe and classify. This is here in the UK. They will tell you, oh, you have knots in your muscles that need to be undone. So it's an actual physical knot in the muscles. This is from the apparent by practitioners who have nothing to do with magic or jinn, and the patient actually feels these knots on the body. And we have the hadith of Rasulullah ﷺ, authentic hadith, where he states that when the son of Adam sleeps, the shaitan, and this is the qareen of the human or another shaitan or another jinn, the shaitan ties 3 knots on the neck of the human. And Rasulullah ﷺ tells us that when the person wakes up, one of these knots is untied. When they make wudu, the 2nd knot is untied. And when they pray salah, the 3rd knot is untied. And the person wakes up refreshed and ready to go about his or her daily life. So the issue of knots on the body, Rasulullah ﷺ has told us about. And the shayateen and the jinns use these knots all over the body to cause pain, but mainly to cause sihr. And they tie knots in certain parts of the body to effect certain activities that the human needs to do, like sexual contact or the type of work they're doing, like if they work in a place where they have to lift things. So they would do a knot on the part of the body where the person is unable to lift. And they do knots on the brain. How do they do that? Allahu Alam. We don't know. But Rasulullah ﷺ told us that the shayateen, they have the ability to do knots on us. And also, as Allah told us, in شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ, and they also blow magic on the knots. Just like there are magicians of the humans, there are magicians of the jinn. And most ashiq jinns are actually, they themselves know some magic, and they perform magic on the human. So they tie the knots on the body, and they blow on it the magic, causing many issues in the person's life. For solutions, look out for our next video, inshallah. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to destroy all these shayateen and all these kafir jinns and all these magicians, and to give shifa to the ummah of Rasulullah ﷺ and ask Allah to destroy all these ashaq jinns. اللهم فجر ودمر العيون والعين والحسد واللبس والسكنة. آخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين. الصلاة والسلام على أشرف الخلق أجمعين آله وصحبه وسلم.